So, we are all packed, I guess. We have some warmer clothes for when it gets colder in the evening, some portable sketching supplies, a little tripod, camera, pictures only, it doesn't make video, some water down there, some snacks, some cards in case we need anything. And I guess we are ready for a little adventure. It's almost 2 in the afternoon, by the way, so it's way too late to be going on an adventure, but we're doing it anyway.
Turn left, then turn right.
Hello everyone! You may be wondering what's going on. Well, I can't tell you yet because I'm about to interrupt myself. It's on the way. A little too windy for my liking, and we're biking against the wind, but it's not too bad. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on. As I've mentioned in my last video, I haven't been having the greatest of times, so I was looking for a way to break up my routines and patterns. I've been wanting to utilize the summer weather better, so one of the things I've been wanting to do more of is bike trips. One bike trip idea I've been having for a while is biking from Copenhagen to Roskilde, which is a smaller town not too far away. It's about 38-40 kilometers away by the route I'm planning to take, which is a lot more than what I'm used to biking in a day, but the whole area I'll be biking through is quite populated, plenty of trains to take if anything goes wrong. I packed a puncture kit with me as well, just in case. So I was quite confident in making the trip. I'm also more interested in enjoying the adventure of figuring out the way and taking detours to discover an interesting new spot than actually making it all the way. So if a trip that takes 2 hours one way, as estimated by Google, which for me would probably look more like 4 hours, sounds crazy to you, don't worry too much. If I want to make it anywhere at all today, I should probably stopping every 5 meters to take pictures and look at the flowers. But they're just so pretty, I can't. And I think it might start raining soon. I was going to bring a raincoat, which I didn't, but we won't let that stop us, right? Yep. Remember that time I said I won't be stopping every 5 minutes to take pictures and look at the flowers? Yeah, that didn't happen. Somewhere around this spot is where I started worrying a lot about wasting my time with frivolous trips instead of tackling some work-related issues that I really need to solve. But then I reminded myself how sitting at my desk for days didn't make me work on the issues I was worried about anyway, and that I really needed this trip more than pressuring myself to work more. I also thought that in 50 years I'll probably be happier that I spent the day on a little adventure than beating myself up for not doing enough. It just started raining really lightly, but I'm gonna keep going. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. It'll be refreshing more than anything. I realized I was going the wrong way. Well, not so much the wrong way, but the less scenic way. So I had to turn back and readjust the course. So we're here. And we need to go this way. Cross here. Go a little bit that way. And up and that way, I think. I'm really not supposed to go this way, but I couldn't resist the path between the roses leading to the beach. Let's check it out. So I climbed the sand dunes following the small trail through the wild rose bushes and was treated to the most amazing view. I really want to dip my toes in the water, but I don't want to get any sand in my shoes. I wasn't really planning for that at all. But it's really hard to resist. Oh, what the hell. The water was really cold, by the way, in case you were wondering, but after the first minute or so, it felt great. I'm not really a beach person, but I do love that spot where the waves wash off the shore, where you can dip your feet in the water without worrying about the sea monsters carrying you away to the depths of the ocean or, you know, drowning. It was also pretty amazing having the whole beach to myself. It felt like I've discovered my own little secret place. It's so nice here, I don't want to leave, but I need to discover other places today. And I'm really happy I found this place because I'm going to come here again for sure. Or something. I don't know if there's any sound to this. Such a nice and quiet little beach. We are now saying goodbye to the sea and we continue onwards to more adventure. It may not look like it, but I spent a good hour at that beach. Very important stop on the way. So once again, I accidentally strayed away from the scenic route I was aiming for and headed for the more urbanized areas, which wasn't what I wanted at all, but it took me a while to realize my mistake, unfortunately. Okay, so I checked the map and we're on the right track. We're about halfway now, and the rest of the way seems pretty straightforward and boring, so probably gonna make it quicker. Well, we'll see about that. I don't have an internet, so I can't estimate the time. Google won't show me that without the internet. So I'm now basically at a point where I just have to go straight and follow this really busy road, which doesn't sound exciting. So I think I'm going to look for some kind of alternative, smaller bike path parallel to the road, because that just won't be fun at all. It'll be okay, but it's really long, at least an hour. Just biking near many cars. So yeah, hopefully there's alternative way that I can find. Unfortunately, there isn't really anything that I can find, so I think there probably are other ways, but you have to take another road altogether, probably. So, well, at least this is going to be fast, I guess, because it's just straight and there's nothing interesting to stop for. I'm not even sure if I'm interested to finish this trip, considering how boring this last stretch would be. But I think we can do it. Maybe we should take a little snack break. So I think I'm going to drop my destination because the road is really straight, really busy with cars, really boring. It's starting to get hilly as well. It's starting to get more windy and the wind is against me, which is annoying. So I think I should do this another day. Also it's 6 now in the evening, which means that when I get there, I have about 40-50 minutes left to get there. There'll be really nothing to see. It's getting dark around 10, so that's not a problem, but it's getting colder and I feel a bit annoyed to have to drop my trip now, but I see no point if it's not fun at all. So yeah, I think I'm going to try and find a way to go back to the beach line and bike parallel to that, because that will be much nicer. And I'm going to continue this Radostina trip another day, someday when I can actually enjoy myself there. I can see that it's not too bad, I can totally manage. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe I should go though. Nah, I've already decided. So close. Considering the weather, it was probably a good idea to drop the Goodie trip. But let's see, the storm could still get me on the way. Probably will. I'm liking this road so much more than the one I was on before. So next time I'm totally going to take this way. I'm in the middle of some field right now and I may or may not have gotten a little lost, but I know where I need to go, so it's okay. Allow me to present to you the field flowers of my dreams.
Unfortunately, the camera can't catch it all, but this looks like it used to be a flower garden. There's just so many flowers in every cover.
I think that bird might be worried I'm after her eggs.
Don't worry, bird.
After a bit of confusion and biking on roads that are probably only meant for cars, I finally made my way back to the beach side. I biked alongside the marina and was treated to some beautiful setting sun views. And the gaggle of displeased geese. You can't really hear it, but they were hissing at me. The way back, as usual, felt way shorter. And the adventure is almost over. It was really good. Can't wait to do it again. So even though I didn't quite manage to get to my ultimate destination, I had a really good time and I'm glad I chose the roads that made me the most happy instead of those that would have led where I was supposed to go. Feel free to take that as a life lesson wisdom because that's how I meant it. I'll see you next time, and until then, take the road you'd enjoy the most.